Hi there, this is Joe with another useful fix. Today I'm here with a Eiger 100. This is an 04 model, but basically 02 to 07, they're all pretty much the same. This one I had a major problem. The motor, we bought this thing from a guy for really cheap, and the motor, the piston ended up going sideways, and we think this was the culprit. Basically, the diaphragm on the back here fails all the time. This is your vacuum port, but it fails all the time, and nobody seems to have a thing online showing the part number for an exact fit for these things to fit on your tank. Now generally, ones that are shaped like this will fit just about any tank that has one that's shaped like it. But nobody has an exact part number to help people out. And a lot of the parts store guys say, oh no, they don't make a universal one, yada yada yada. Well, here's a Yamaha part number that will fit for sure to these Eiger tanks. This is, again, a Suzuki Eiger. I had to rebuild the entire motor, and it was all because that diaphragm fails. What happens is the diaphragm will fail, and then it will send fuel overnight, over the day, over whatever, through the carburetor port. If I'm not mistaken, it will send it through the vapor, well, no, not quite the vapor line. Basically basically the main fuel line that comes in, it's sending so much pressure through that it will push right past the needle and the float, and my needle and float is good, I had to check it, through the carburetor, down the tube into the air box, and then at the air box there's a breather tube for the crankcase. Well, that fuel will run through the breather tube, through the crankcase, and all the way back down into the engine. I rebuilt this entire thing. I ran it several times, and then I go drain the oil a few days later, and I still have fuel. Do some research online, and no shit, the guys that are having this problem have the exact same thing going on. And if it wasn't for them describing it, I wouldn't have known to even look in the box for it. I couldn't figure out where the heck the fuel was coming from. I almost thought my rings were, I was flooding my piston, and then it was going right past the rings into the crankcase, which made me a little worried, considering I took this thing to a machine shop to get things sorted out. But this fuel valve, this brand new Yamaha fuel valve, has an off switch, which it's currently in. I don't know if you can see it. Let it focus there just a sec. And you have reservoir, you have on, and then you have off, which is the position it's in right now, with only one port. Now, this one has two ports. This one right here, and the main intake fuel. The intake fuel you keep the same way. The vacuum port on the carburetor side, you just use a plug to plug it, or you can use a section of hose and a bolt. You plug the line, and then your vapor line, which runs to the top of your carb, top left side of your carb, you can still, top left side of your carb, which is on the other side, you can still run it all the way to your fuel cap for vapor. But it may be a good idea to leave the vapor line off, so that way the fuel tank can take air on the inside to let the fuel flow better. It's up to y'all, but it's just another useful fix with a definite part number from Yamaha that will fit this thing. This is an 02 to 07 Eiger four-wheeler, four-wheel drive Eiger 400. The Arctic Cat may be the exact same way. I'm not sure. I don't have an Arctic Cat. I do know that motors on the Arctic Cats are pretty much interchangeable with the Eiger 400s. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like the video if you find this information useful, and you can subscribe if you would like, although I cover multiple topics from just about anything mechanical to also home improvement projects. I haven't really covered a whole bunch, and I'm not a career YouTube guy, although maybe I should be. I may become a millionaire. I don't know. I don't talk too well, so I doubt I'll become a millionaire. Anyway, thank you. Please like the video.